So my man is coming home. He's free. I don't know where he's gonna be, but I'm just gonna wait and see. But on the other hand, the other main chick is waiting for him outside the doors, waiting on him to come out with the family. So right off the back, Ashley is at the Party City. Alexus is over there waiting on him to come be released. So her friends are just asking her, like, when is he getting out? Why you not going to pick him up? Like, what's going on? So basically she was just saying, like, oh, well, his mom's going to pick him up and I'll just see him tonight. And so they're looking like, why can't you go pick him up? And basically she was just saying, like, he want to see his family first, and I'll see him later on tonight. It's not a big deal. That's what's basically what she's saying. She's going to settle for that only because, it's detrimental to him if she leak any information out when he's getting out and all that stuff. Remember that. Lady in the orange shirt basically was just saying, like, I've been through this before. I don't want you to go through this because I've been down that road, and it's not like a good thing because we don't know him and she don't know him as well, and they feel like he's going to play her or he's going to hurt her. Her other friend over here basically saying she don't like him since day one, only because he didn't get a tattoo. She got a tattoo, and then he was supposed to get a matching tattoo with her name on it. And she says since then she just never liked him, only because he didn't keep his promise to her, and she's out here looking crazy with his name tatted on her. And the other friend is saying the same thing. They're mad that he didn't get a matching tattoo with her. So basically they was asking her, like, oh, did he get his matching tattoo with you? And she was like, no. And they say, he still ain't got the tattoo after you went and got your tattoo. Yeah, she started gloating and stuff. She was acting like that's a proud thing, saying, I got his name tatted on me when it was my birthday. So it means something special to me that I did that. So I'm really not worried about that. So everybody else looking like it's a problem because he did not get the matching tattoo. And you went and got one, and now you can't erase it unless you get a cover up. So as they walking in the store, they talking all loud about what they gonna do. You gonna have kids and all this stuff. And she was just like, yeah, we gonna have a bunch of kids and all that. And they was like, whoa. You need to pump the brakes and give it time, because you don't need to be out here having babies and then he up and leave you. And then you can't do all that. So you want to just make sure that you're married first. And she was like, yeah, right. I should get the ring first and then we can have kids. So she's basically saying, I can't wait for him to get home. I don't care what nobody say. We're going to spend time together tonight, and that's the end of the story. We're going to spend 24 hours together, and basically, we're just going to have fun. So Alexis, on the other hand, is going to pick up Julius, and she's just excited to meet him for the first time, and that's the love of her life and her best friend, and all she's worried about is we're going to make babies together, and we just going to have a good time. He's going to be the man of the house, and when I get off of work, I can tell him about my day. I can nurture and love on him and all that stuff. Like, okay, girl, we get it. Okay. So all of a sudden, the brother-in-law walked up. She looking like, what you doing here? Like, I wasn't expecting you to come here. And he was like, yeah, he told me to come. I just wanted to see him, for the first time because I ain't seen him in so long and all that. Then the friend then popped up. They both looking at each other. She's like, to herself, basically saying, well, why he didn't tell me that somebody else is coming? Because I thought I was going to have them all to myself, and then they could have waited until afterwards. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why he couldn't tell me that? Like, she's getting mad because she's trying to figure out, why did y'all pop up when nobody invited y'all? And he didn't even let me know that other people were coming to pick him up, because I thought it was just going to be me, and we were going to be alone, and that's all. So finally, Julius then walked out the door. She's excited. She then ran up and gave him a big hug. This was their first time hugging and kissing. So she's in love, head over heels, and that he's a real man and that he's out here. He's out. So they're over there talking to each other, basically like looking at each other because this is the first time they met. And so basically she's sitting up here talking about she's happy that he's a real man. And he's going to be a leader and he's going to take charge because that's my man, okay? Don't get it twisted, because my man is a leader and he's going to take charge, okay? That's what she said. She going to have a man in the house for the first time, and she already know he's going to be a leader. So before he even go meet his homeboys, she basically like, why you didn't tell me that they were coming? Why you didn't say that you was going to have somebody else? He's going to say, I didn't know because it was last minute and I didn't know they was going to be here. Da 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 da. You told them to come for a reason. Don't act like you told me it was last minute. You done told off on yourself right there. You can't even lie. And she said that, oh, okay, well, I didn't know. You should just told me that somebody else is coming. Like, girl, you knew that was a lie, and you just sat there and believed it. So the producers are giving an interview with them saying, like, you know, how y'all feel that he's being out. The brother-in-law basically like, I haven't seen him in years. I'm so glad that he's out, and I hope he don't never go back. His friend doing the same thing. His brother got some drink, and they passed it to him, and he was like, well, this is my first time drinking legally. So they're all excited that they can go to the club, they can go meet girls, all that stuff. But, you know, he's not supposed to be doing it. But in reality, you know, he's been locked up since he was 18, so he missed out a lot. So they're basically trying to bring him back and give him the whole total experience, and it's not going to end well because he's just have a mind of an 18-year-old. But so as soon as he changed them clothes and put his stuff back on, he turned to a whole nother man. Then she come running out the car. He was like, babe, where my phone at? She was like, oh, here it is. I got your phone. All you got to do is just set it up. This is your personal phone and everything. I got everything together for you. So he takes the phone. He got excited because, you know, he ain't had no phone, and now he's free that he can talk to anybody without being controlled about when he can make a call or not. And he can be back into the real world of everything. So she's over there just cheesing and cheesing and cheesing. You know, my man is home. We finna go do this. We finna go do that. No, we're not doing that. So he was like, are we going to get breakfast? And so she was like, yeah, we're going to get breakfast. And so then all of a sudden he was just like, well, I'm going to ride with them instead, and then I'll meet you there. Yeah, she was so mad. She got in that car. She's like, why you can't just ride with me? Like, I thought we were going to ride together. He said, well, we going to ride back together when we leave the restaurant, and you going to be with me all day. So I just want to ride with my boys for a good time. Why the friends told me, yeah, we'll give him back to you and stuff. We just going to get breakfast, and we just want to ride with him and talk to him and stuff. So, you know, she mad because it's just like, I done did all this, and then you gonna turn around and want to go sit with your boys? Really? So basically she done got super mad. She just saying like, I've been here for 6 years. Where y'all been at? Why you ain't putting no money on his books? Blah, blah, blah. And now all of a sudden you want to turn your back on me because your friends are here. We are supposed to be together. Nobody else is supposed to be here. But you decided to go chill with your friends, go ride with your friends instead of riding with me for your first day at home. So he was basically like telling her, you know, we gonna be together. Don't worry about that. I just want to ride with my friends. And she just like, you know what, whatever. She is pissed. Like, she was over there doing all this other stuff. Like, she was pissed off because she just trying to figure out why he not riding with me, why he gotta go ride with the friends. And when you already know, when you gave him that phone, and when the bros came up, and when they gave him that drink, oh, they finna turn up. They was already rolling up in the car, and he was already ready to get lit. So basically, she trying to say, like, she made sacrifices for him, and she just trying to figure out what's up. Like, I did all this stuff, and you mean to tell me you can't be with me right now? Like, I thought we was gonna get to know each other. I barely know you, and I barely met you, so it's just like first impression is everything. Then she said how much money she did spend. She did spend like $1,200 on him. And remember, y'all, she said she didn't spend no money on him. So now you didn't claim clean that you didn't spend some money on him, because we already know that. But she said the only time she spent money was when for a few months. That was a lot of few months if you spent that much money on him. And then you probably have to go get clothes and everything else. So let's stop playing, because we know you gave some money. It's okay. We're not gonna judge you. We already know like what's going on. So y'all see him with that phone, and as soon as he did that, he even got everything set up. He remembered Ashley's number, and he finna give her a call, or he finna text her, let her know that he's out. And you know, y'all already know what's gonna happen. So the producer was just asking about Alexus and stuff. He was like, yeah, that's my best friend. I love her. She's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So then they bring up Ashley. So he basically was just like, she's like a party girl. She's fun. I like her like that, blah, 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 blah. He wasn't saying like the same qualities that he was saying with Alexus. Like for part 2.